We are Big Boy Golf. Just follow the model.
I like it.
You know what?
One
I
of my
like it.
favorite ones. But I feel like, did you use something like that in the past?
I think so.
All right, I had a long day, so I did not have
Yeah,
time to come
you
up with
were.
something original. But
You
I
were a
like the
hot mess today.
I like the follow the model tagline.
I do
think
too.
I think
I
it's
think
aggressive.
I think I'm getting used to not expecting you to have a lot of energy when you do it. So
Yeah.
it almost was like calming to me this time for some reason. So I appreciate it
You're
Good
welcome.
job. Good job, Freddie.
because I'm a
Thank
little all
you.
over the place.
Thank you.
So felt nice.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Another glorious episode of Big Boy Golf. As always, we have Big Rock, Stormy Georgie, Freddie Donnie Dick, and myself, Charlie Value. Welcome back. Listen,
Bro, you
last
can't
week,
hang on a second. You can't call
What?
yourself Charlie Value anymore. It just doesn't work. You're in like
Yeah,
last
you're-
place, aren't you? Or
yeah,
second to
yeah.
last place.
it's more because I like the value, not necessarily because I excel with the
That's
value.
fair. You did also crush all of us this last weekend. So sorry for interrupting. You deserve it.
Yeah, I
Charlie
went a
Value.
little rogue last week. Rock, what were we? Somewhere in the minus 20-ish units for the
Yeah.
week last week, which honestly that's not bad. We did pretty good with our matchups as we usually do. Cushions the blow a bit, but yeah, I went a little rogue. I took JT 20-1, so I hit him. I actually added to him, got a little DK boost from 5-1 to 6-1 on Saturday with him, so I doubled up on him a little bit.
Nice.
Mm.
Yeah, very tough course, man. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just beats people up. So you want to touch on that a little bit with some of the things we had going on and how it panned out?
Touch it.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that really kicked me in the dick is the Saturday morning. JT made the cut. He was -2, and I was looking at a 66-1 on him live on Saturday morning, and I
my
was
God.
so tempted. I was texting you guys. I was so tempted. I was like, he's just not playing JT golf. Otherwise, that there's crazy. He could of course shoot 65 and be right in the mix. So I really liked it, but I didn't pull the trigger on it. And then he started so hot, and then next thing you know, he's 20-1. I'm like, I'm not doing it now. Then he's 14-1, 6-1, and then he's all of a sudden he's the favorite.
Yeah.
And we just
If
didn't
there's
take
one
advantage.
thing I've noticed about him is, unlike a lot of guys, he can do that. He comes out of absolutely nowhere with his game, and he just flips the switch and is bonkers. There's not, I can't think of anybody right now that has that ability. There's guys that when they're playing well, they're excellent, DJ, Rom, whatever, but you could see him one day, like you said, and he looks okay, and then he's absolutely crushing everybody the next day. So
Yeah. I mean,
That's
that's
what he did.
why we were on him for the WGC. He was 20-1 in a field of 64 of the best players in the world. Then he was 20-1 in a field of 130 guys last week, and I didn't. He hasn't been playing well, so we didn't jump on him. But he's one of the best players in the world. He has all the potential in the world, and he's unreal.
It was
having
as
a rough
though he
year,
took
but-
steroids of the brain.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh yeah, I'm Justin Thomas. And
It
lights out.
goes, people talk about it every week. He had that win, that it factor to win. The Bryson has it. He has it. Finau doesn't have it.
I tell you what, man, there's not many other guys that I would rather watch hole to hole on coverage other than JT. There's just something about him. Like he's not much to look at physically.
Oh, yeah. Who is Ron?
Oh, well,
John Rahm.
Let's get into it.
no, I wouldn't say Rob, like DJ, because of how he swings, like the wrist action,
I see. what
the
you're saying.
crushing draw. I don't know. He just has a presence about him. Like JT physically, I wouldn't say has a presence about him, but his personality is amazing. Like I love the way he carries himself. He has emotion. He has outbursts, obviously, with Polo. So he has his moments, but I don't know if you saw his 5-wood
Lauren.
on 18. Oh, it was Ralph Lauren. Sorry about that.
Sorry.
His drive on 18.
Isn't
mean,
it
I
Polo
like-
Ralph Lauren?
I don't know.
Yeah, fuck
It's
you, Rock.
Polo Ralph Lauren, dude.
It's all the same
Really?
shit.
All right. Well,
We
Oh
know
my
fashion.
So he very, very, near miss into the water on 18 there.
oh
And
my God.
his head was on his caddy's shoulder. He was goofing around. He did like a fake club twirl after the fact. Like he was just, I don't know. He's fun to watch. I think there's a lot of relatable things with him. He's kind of like a guy's guy with as good as he is. You know, DJ's not a guy's guy. DJ's carries around like he's freaking better than everybody, and you know, his freaking talking like he's a Neanderthal, and I don't know. I just like JT. He's very relatable. I like him.
Yeah, I agree with that. I like him a lot. And you know
Yeah,
what?
relatable is a good word.
He ball struck his brains out, and that's what it takes to win there. You gotta be able to. You gotta hit your shots, man. You can't afford any mistakes. You have to ball strike. And the one thing I did note is these older guys can contend at TPC Sawgrass.
Yeah.
Westwood, we saw with Westwood. Mickelson played all right. Somebody else was up there.
Westwood's been hanging out with Finau a lot.
Come on.
Dude, that was like
Anyway.
a $400,000 putt on 18.
I mean,
That was clutch.
what? Yeah, I get. I mean, I don't know, dude. He should have won two weekends in a row. He got second twice in a row.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean, this was a
how
much better
crazy-
chance.
He didn't
too.
beat himself though. He didn't beat himself like Finau has done in the past.
I don't know, bro. What did he shoot
he
over
got
par on
beat.
Sunday?
Yeah, but I mean, a
If
lot
he
of
shoots
people
under
were
par, he
shooting over-
wins.
Yeah, but a lot of people were shooting over par. It was real hard. It was
That's
hard
true.
out there.
Finau will do it on easy courses too.
Yeah,
But we
But-
love him. He's a sweetheart, Finau.
yeah. We're gonna.
All right. So moving on with our best history
Oh,
of
yeah.
any tournament. I mean,
Oh,
Honda Classic, let's go at PGA National in Palm Beach, Florida. So we're still at a shorter course, 7,100 yards. Still on some Bermuda. Still got a lot of water. Stormy Georgie's going to give us a breakdown in a little bit. It looks like it's going to be windy as shit.
It's juicy, baby.
Oh yeah. And we have our win guys. We got to look at our win guys this week.
Mhm.
And then we have the infamous bear trap 15, 16, 17 that kills people. So obviously ball striking, we talked about earlier, Rock. I see that we bumped that up a little bit in our percentage in the model, which I love. Give us the rest of this breakdown on this course this week.
yeah, man. Similar to last week, there's trouble everywhere. It's going to play even harder here because there's just water and there's going to be wind. Georgie will tell you about it.
I will.
And it's really, this is one of the toughest courses on tour every year. It's a layup kind of course. You're not going to see people hitting bombs. You know, you're not going to see what Bryson's done the last couple of weeks. You're going to see a lot of, people picking their spots and clubbing down off the tee. So I'm looking at ball striking. Got to stay out of trouble again. The rough's not crazy bad, but it like I said, there's water all over the place.
Say it. Say the word.
Say what word?
You know. Penal.
Oh, the rough's not so penal. I didn't
was
know
very
where you were
confused.
going with that.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
You say it every week. You say it
Yeah, I
every
know.
week.
I forgot. So yeah, the
Great
rough's
callback.
not all that penal, but the water is penal.
Penal water.
Penal water. Which Big Boy Golf's coming up with a new line of water called penal water.
Oh God, it's gonna sell like hotcakes.
It's not bottled, it's boxed. So yeah,
I like
ball
it.
striking, approach game, a little green and regs, bogey avoidance, proximity. I did a little proximity blend, par 4 scoring. There's only 2 par 5s. There's 4 par 3s, but 12 par 4s on this banger of a course. And then the par 3s most of them are 175 to 200. So I tickled that range, and Keegan Bradley comes up number 1 in my model, which makes me want to throw up.
His numbers are great on our stat model. It
I-
worries me.
Dude, he's
Love
been
it.
Worries me.
insane ball striking lately. He's been so good, but
Well, how can you not? He's like 2 inches from the ball. You're gonna hit it really well
Yeah.
every time. You
that's
can see it so clearly.
I watched him last week. By the way, the NBC PGA Tour Live app was like orgasmic this week, where you could watch every group. I was like in heaven watching. So I'm watching Keegan. It's like there's no announcer. You just hear and he's striking it, sticking it to 3 feet and 3-putting from 3 feet. I'm like, what are you doing? But it's just typical Keegan. But it was fun to be able to switch and watch your matchups. Oh God, I wish they had that every week.
The greens were gonzo at TPC. Are they going to be just as fast this week, or are we looking a little slower on the stem?
I think it's a little slower, but they are tricky. It's a Jack Nicklaus design. He likes to mess with you as well. Like it's just different than the Pete Dye, but it's equally difficult.
Yeah, what'd you say? It's like the second hardest course on tour, right?
Yeah. Yep. I think
That's
on average.
insane.
Last year, M1 at -6. Thing to keep in mind though is, if you shoot 2 or 3 over on day one, you're not out of it. You know, you can get back in the hunt. So it might be a week where we save some bullets for our loaded chamber.
Oh my God.
I couldn't agree more.
Speaking of Keegan being very high in the model, obviously at 7,100 yards, we're not really worried about driving distance too much. But Henley sitting number 2 in the model. Really, the only thing that hurts him in his stats are his driving distance. He's 131st, but he's first in stroke gains on par 4s, first in bogey avoidance, first stroke gain approach, third stroke gain ball striking. I mean, his numbers are ridiculous too. He's kind of due for a little bit of a run.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't been, he just doesn't seem to win. He doesn't seem to contend. He's been struggling a little bit around the green, a little bit off the tee in his last few outings.
All right, I can't contain myself anymore. We got to talk about something, and this is a good segue because Henley might struggle, even regardless of his driving distance. This being a short course, there is going to be some weather, ladies and gentlemen, and let me tell you about it. Thursday, unlike the last couple weeks where wind's been more of an issue on the weekend, holy hell, Thursday it's going to be blowing 15 to 25 miles per hour
all day.
That's the next part. So the earlier you tee off, the better off you'll be. 8 o'clock
For Thursday?
Yeah, for Thursday, first day.
First round leader.
Right out of the gate. So if you're teeing off earlier, the wind's going to pick up pretty early still. It's picking up like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock is when it's really going to start to kick in seriously. But, if you could have half the round or more in the bag by then, you're going to be much better off than the guys teeing off with like 20 mile per hour sustained winds. It's going to be brutal out there. It's really hard to play golf in any kind of wind. That kind of wind is pretty bonkers if you're spinning the ball at all. Friday, the wind drops a little bit, 15 to 10 to 15 miles per hour. There might be some scattered thunderstorms in the morning. If this is Florida, after all, it rains there almost every day. Saturday is much the same. The wind picks up a little bit though, 10 to 20 miles per hour. So the wind is going to be prevalent pretty much the entire weekend with spikes, with the biggest spike on Thursday, and then Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 20 mile per hour winds with, some chance of rain pretty much the whole weekend. Mostly the rain's going to be in the morning. So that could help to keep the greens from getting too crazy quick. But again, this wind is going to be the story of the weekend, I think. And a course that's the second hardest course on tour. You add this kind of wind to it, it's easily the hardest course on tour for sure.
I mean, I'm looking at the tee times for Thursday morning, and you don't have a ton of guys, big names going early, so that could factor into some of our first round flyer picks. But I'm seeing Reeve, who actually stats out pretty well here with his shorter game and approach game. He's teeing off at 842 off the front, and then starting off the 10th, you do have a group of Adam Scott and Neiman as well as Poulter at 8 o'clock. Ooh. So you might be able to grab one of those guys for a first round leader. Ooh. And then we got the good old ZJ.
Easy. You're giving away my picks.
We got a good old ZJ at 809, Freddie.
Ooh.
So that's interesting too. And Henley's off at 904 with Varner and his group. Other than that, all the big names are going to be later than that. So if the wind is as bad as you're saying, Georgie, that's going to be interesting with that first round pick.
Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Life comes down to one thing, and it's weather. Every time you leave the house, every time you play golf, every time you go on the boat, every time you go to the beach, weather matters. This weekend, it's going to matter. Stormy Georgie out. Back to you, Chuck.
Spoiler alert, I already bet.
What kind of alert?
Spoiler. Did I slur myself?
Spoiler. You're stroking out on us a little bit tonight. You're slurring everything.
Already bet Neiman. It's on the grid. It's noted. Neiman is bet.
Dude, you got him at 20?
Yeah.
I think he's down to 14 on DraftKings.
Yeah, he's dipping.
Is he really?
One more thing. You touched on the bear trap, 15, 16, and 17. Let me just give you the average scores on these holes.
What are they?
Yeah, 15th is a 179-yard par 3, and the average score is 3.23, so it's over par. 16 is a 427-yard tricky par 4. Average score, 4.16 over par. 17, 151 yard par 3, average score 3.21. So you're gonna get in some trouble in the bear trap. The wind wreaks havoc. There's water all over the place.
Talk
It's
to
gonna be
me.
crazy. By the way,
Talk-
look.
Oh, what do you got?
Oh, what's it? What's this?
Ooh, the
The
Honda.
Honda. Oh,
That's a
God.
pretty. That's
You have
a
a
pretty little
hat
cap
for
you got.
every event.
This
It's
is
a new
great.
thing. I actually hate this hat. It's terrible.
That's perfect
You
for
have a
me.
fits
I'll
tag
take
on
it.
it.
That fits
Yeah,
me. That's
fits
my
you
kind of hat,
amazing.
right? That's a dad hat.
Yeah, it's a dad hat. It's a dad hat.
Are you
Oh,
gonna take the tag off? Or are you gonna return it?
Oh, I'm not returning it. I'm gonna wear it every year.
Be honest. Don't lie
No,
to the people.
It's going back there.
You're gonna return it.
Wearing it every year. Let's go.
Explain to me why, out of 2 on the short side par 3s, why are they so difficult? What does everybody struggle with on those?
Great question.
There's wind and water. Wind and water.
Yeah,
The greens aren't all that big.
I just
wind.
said this 6 times in a row.
Yeah.
This
I'm
course.
stroking out now.
When you look at stats like distance and par, it doesn't seem like it's going to be a difficult course.
Right.
But it's just like, the design of the course, the hazards, it just make the greens, it makes everything crazy hard.
On 17, it's a short par 3, 151 yards. There's double bogeys or worse 7.1% of the time
Wow.
because people hit it in that drank.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I think Ron's stroking out. I don't know what he's doing right now. He's
Well, I'm looking at our model, and I like Knox this week also. Russell Knox, our boy Knoxy.
I'd like to
Knoxy
say
number
something
2.
about Neiman. He doesn't rank in the top 36 for wind players.
Thanks.
Fuck you, Ron. Whatever you gotta say.
Yeah. No, don't worry
Nobody
about it.
cares about-
I'll get back to Knox later, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
No.
we're not
Sorry.
gonna talk about him now.
Sorry,
George said no.
Look, I forgot to
George,
say
what would you like to talk about? Why don't you take over from here?
I forgot to say that. I also don't. Ooh, Knox is 16th win player. Ooh.
Don't try to
Yeah,
make him a friend.
Do you want me to actually get back to that? Is that
I
okay?
was like, I wanted
Ron,
to hear what
Ron,
you
I was wondering if you had anything to say about Russell Knox.
So, you guys might not have known this, but I actually like Russell Knox this week. I don't think I mentioned that.
Wow.
Wow.
Fourth in greens and reg gained, which I think is going to be a big thing this week. So obviously we're looking at the ability to hit a green in the clutch, and it sounds like the bear trap is going to be a big part of that. And I like that, especially in the wind. And like you said, George, Knox is a big wind guy. So that kind of all signs point to him being able to at least navigate through those 2 par 3s on the bear trap. And you look at the rest of his numbers, really, again, like a lot of guys in our model, the only thing they struggle with slightly is driving distance. He's 89th, but he's in the teens and the low 20s in a lot of categories. I like him a lot this week. And correct me if I'm wrong, Rock, but he's been pretty good lately.
Been pretty good lately. He was contending at Pebble until who was the
Penalty.
douchebag Berger
Yeah.
called a penalty on him he didn't do anything wrong. He has a 3rd place here, and he went to a playoff here one year, and Rory wound up winning it, I think, or maybe it was Henley that won it. But I think it was Rory, Russell, Henley, and somebody else. It was like a big playoff.
Didn't Knox have a big round on Friday to make the cut? Didn't he? I think this
Last
Friday
week,
he.
I'd have to.
Yeah,
look.
I think
Pretty
you're
sure
right.
he did. Yeah, I think he had a big round Friday just to get through to the cut.
Oh yeah, he made a putt. I saw Diane Noxie posted. He made like a 7-foot putt to make the cut. They were there
That's
cheering
nice.
him on. That's awesome.
The real Knoxy.
Yeah,
She's awesome. She's
Oh, yeah,
awesome. I
she's
love following
amazing.
her stuff.
yeah, she's the best. But yeah, I look, I like Noxie here. He's definitely on a short list to bet this week.
There are some guys that are well over 100 to 1 to win. I know we talk, certain guys just don't have the knack to win. Speaking of value, you can find a lot of value in some 20s and 30s, 20s and 30s. One of those guys that I like is Duffner. Duffner, I think, has been playing better lately. I'm seeing his name. He's making some cuts lately. He's a big win guy. I think he has a little bit of history here. So he's somebody that I'm contemplating as we get closer to our picks that I could see squeezing out maybe a top 20 or top 30. And I'm going to give you some stats in a second for him that I think you're going to blow your mind. So he's 175 to 1.
He missed the cut last week. He hasn't been that great lately. I mean, he made the cut at Arnold Palmer middle.
He's
kinda middle of
PXG,
the
right?
track.
Is he?
Okay.
I don't know. But
Isn't he?
I don't know if this is the stat. Do you want me to? I don't know if I should say it.
Maybe not.
Well, I know you say that he can't putt, but
No, it's a stat on what he's good at. I'll give you
Yeah.
this. I'm sure you don't have this stat. He's played this place 11 times and never missed a cut.
that's fucking huge.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he likes it.
Yeah, he was
Horses for horses.
27.
Let's go.
Oh,
Mikey,
he likes it.
Yeah. So
And in our model, he's 5th proximity on 175 to 200, 2nd proximity overall, 10th opportunities gained. He's got some strokes gained, 17th. He's got some good for 175 to 1. That's not bad.
11th,
And he's never missed a cut here.
11th best win player.
Yeah. And he's the win guy. I see value in that. Absolutely.
hey, Freddie, did you have any little social things, or you just give up on giving up on Twitter, or what are you doing?
I did not give up on Twitter.
Freddie had a rough day. Come on.
It was a long day, but that's no. Saturday was obviously a repeat of the leaderboard. That was big on Twitter. Having DeChambeau and Lee Westwood at the top going into Sunday was pretty nuts. So there's a lot of chatter about that. Just the repeat of the week before. Helen is also still a hit. I love her. I want to see more of her. I love Lee, but I love Helen more. That's the moral of the story. So I will root for Lee for Helen.
Did you see when he bogeyed 17 coming down the stretch and they cut to
emotion.
her? No, she made a face. It was like the first time.
Did she?
It was kind of like this. It was like the slightest little like
barely.
Yeah.
She's great. She's unreal to watch.
She's getting hotter each week too. I gotta admit, I'm super into her.
I'm happy you're on the Helen train.
Yeah,
super into
her. At first, I was like, yeah, she's all right, but then now I'm like, she's
right.
I agree. I agree with Freddie. Right.
Did you guys see the Ian Poulter video when he was sitting around the table with Rory?
So good.
Another person that I do not like, surprisingly, but I don't really like him because of the Ryder Cup. I mean, he's just nasty to play against. Him and Rory, they drive me nuts.
Yeah,
loves the Ryder and he plays well. It's just one of those things. So I don't really like him, but I did enjoy watching his video and humanizing his emotion, being plus 29 at the table with him, Henrik Stenson, and Rory.
He said we're a bunch of chimpanzees or something.
Something.
I don't think it was that.
I don't know. Some animal.
You know,
what are you gonna do when you go and you drink? That's what you do. You have a few beers with your buddies in the 19th hole.
They looked miserable. They looked like tired. It looked like they played 36 and like
it looked like us after 36.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got.
Where are we playing this weekend?
Well, we'll talk about that. I mean, I don't know if we should.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Stormy Georgie is making a last-minute trip back east to play with my boys on Sunday, and it's gonna get weird.
Yeah,
we always do myself and Stormy versus Rock and Freddie, and I don't know what the overall matchup record is, but somebody's
Rock's getting a call. Hold on, let's pause this.
Yeah,
Rock, you have time for us?
You want to take that?
Noxie calling in?
Maybe
I was Noxie.
Yeah,
is that Paul Tesori?
It was Tiger. It was Tiger. I just was checking in with him earlier.
Tiger who? Hey.
Yeah.
No, what's our match? Did you guys win the last two?
I think they're up by like one or something at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
You guys do cheat a lot
sometimes. Dude, don't be upset because we had fucking special balls.
Be honest. Yeah.
I mean,
we
brought food and you guys were
balls.
stupid enough not to bring food. I mean,
not just food. George has like avocado floating cashew wood or some shit. And I'm
I
over
come
there.
prepared.
My lips are burning off from the wind.
I think we should move on, but I am fired up. This is one of my favorite tournaments, even though the field is terrible, to bet on. And I'm going to be with my boys on Sunday on a golf course when we pick a winner and we hit a winner and we win 200 units and we win our DraftKings lineup and we are crushing and we're dancing on the 18th hole.
I will be dancing.
And me and Rock win also, but go ahead.
Yeah, that's
no.
a given.
No, it's not going to happen. But all right, let's get into some picks. There's a lot of guys that we gotta just kind of iron out here.
Man.
So without further ado.
All righty.
That's
let's
George.
do this. Flying Embers Hard Kombucha first round flyer. Ladies and gentlemen, Thursday, as I said, well, first of all, I'm obsessed with the weather. You could probably already get that from the way that I talk about it. But if there's going to be juicy weather, I got to pick a player who's great in the wind, right? I mean, what else am I going to do? There are some places in the world that just get steadier wind than most other places. And a lot of those places tend to be surrounded by water. One of those places is pretty chilly, often very windy, and often pretty miserable and rainy. This gentleman grew up there. He went to college there. He's 33 years old, weighing in at 216 pounds, svelte, 6'1". My man, Shane Lowry. Mike Lowry. He's going off 33-1 first round flyer. I'm hitting him, and I'm hitting him hard. If you're smart, you're going to follow me because I am fire with the value bets. Even though it's not a value bet, it's a first round.
Just to give everybody an update.
That was a hard sell.
Yeah, that was a hard. You sold that hard in the
Thank
paint.
you. Thank you.
Just to give everybody an update on the Big Boy Golf pod picks bets.
We don't need an update right now.
Well, we should take one. We should take one because
we don't need one.
I hit my Canadian boy Connors at 6-1,
big
top
hit.
10.
Big hit.
I took the lead over Georgie, but Charles and Freddie, I can't hit the broadside of a
And I'm moving on to my pick, first round leader.
What's going on with you guys? I'm worried about
it.
you.
It is pretty bad at this point.
Listen, George mentioned it earlier in the pod. I absolutely crushed my shit last week. All right. I took 6 top 30s. I hit 5 of them. I hit the outright. I added on to the outright. So you can take your struggling value picks and shove it up your cram hole, Crammerson.
So what are you doing?
I am hot fire as of last tournament. And just because my one value pick that was on the stupid link didn't win, come aboard, people, because I'm settling in.
I'd like to point out that all of those other bets, there's no record of them. So
I mean, I could send them to you if you want. I mean,
all right, yeah, we could post them. We could tweet them.
Yeah. And by the way, I'm seeing 40-1 for Lowry, first round leader.
Lowry.
All right, I'll put
That's
it in.
value.
All right.
Go ahead, Fred.
Flying Embers, first round flyer. I am going with someone who you will not see coming, and
That's what she said.
Zach Johnson.
No, I'm going with him because the general public has lost complete faith in him.
Ooh.
There will be nobody on him. And when that happens is when people wake up. I am going Richard Fowler.
Oh, yes.
You messed that up, dude. You should have said Richard Flower. That was his name.
Yeah, Flower.
Yeah, that was your opportunity.
Ricky Flower, 50-1, first round leader.
I love it.
And everybody's against him.
Oh, it's juicy. It's juicy. It's juicy.
He might shoot plus 10. I don't know. But
I have a question.
We're gonna take a flyer.
I have a question. We don't need to get into detail on the answer, but
we probably will.
Just a yes or no. If I bet that and it doesn't win, will I still get paid?
You got to try it again.
It's like a 50-50 chance.
Yeah,
there might be a glitch in the matrix, so you got to make that bet.
All right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't say what happened out loud.
Listen, he loves it here. He loves it here. So
we all know that.
I'm gonna tickle him. I'm gonna tickle him in a few different ways this week.
Ooh,
and I mean that the nicest.
Don't say that. I don't want you to do that. My whole reason
you don't want me
for
to get on board.
No, nobody's gonna bet him. Nobody's gonna bet him.
I'll
Everybody's off.
I'll let you have
Everybody's off.
I mean, based on history,
let me take the L by myself.
Everyone should hammer Ricky to miss the cut at this point.
I think it was. I just looked at that. It was like plus 160. I think to miss it.
Wow.
All right.
It's tempting.
Flying Embers first round flyer. Just listen to these stats, and then I'm going to give you the odds for Christ's sake. I love it. He is 14th overall. 14th overall on our model. He is 8th in ball striking, 2nd in strokes gained approached, 5th in fairways gained, which I love this week, 5th in opportunities gained, 3rd in proximity. He is 90-1 first round flyer. I love him on this course, and he tees off early on Thursday, which is going to shut down some wind for him. That is my man that I mentioned before, Mr. Chez Reavy.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
Shez.
90 to 1, man.
We're getting we're doing a custom couch, and it's going to have a Chez on it.
What?
I'm confused.
I don't know.
Me too.
Isn't that what the
I
thing
think
is
it's a
called
chaise.
at the end? It's a
Yeah,
Chez. It's a
Chez.
Chez.
Chase?
I mean,
Chaise.
A
It's
chase
a
lounge?
Chez.
Chaise.
I think it's
Reavy.
French.
The chaise.
I'm completely
Chels
lost.
are
Shells are rub out for first round loud hours.
Let me just tell you something about Chez Reavy. He lost
10 pounds.
in two rounds. He lost 6.1 strokes putting.
Oh
last week.
God.
That's
Listen,
really, really rough.
That's
no,
hard
but
to do.
like to me, that is such a volatile stat.
That's a great
that's
pick,
what I was,
Ron.
I was
That's
just gonna say that. I was just gonna say that.
coming
We've
off-
talked about this.
He's coming off 4 tournaments in a row, strokes gained off the tee and approach, which is your ball striking categories. He's killing it. He hasn't been able to put the putter together, you know?
But we have talked about how that
Yeah.
is a week to week thing with some guys that some weeks they
course.
have it, some weeks they don't. So yeah, I love it. I love it even more at 90 to 1. Put some putts together, Shays. Moving on. Rock, what do you got?
This is great. I'm having a great time.
All right. First Flying Embers, first round leader. I'm
what's going on with you, bro? Are you hammered?
Stroke City.
It's hot in
Stroke
here.
City.
No, but Ron made me laugh at the whole put it together. Chav. It was funny. I lost it and then I lost my train of thought.
God.
I know where you live. I'm calling a rig.
We're so
check you
excited
out.
about this weekend. You could tell.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
I'm so
about this
fired up.
weekend. All right, I'm doing it. I'm going kitty clubs.
Yeah.
50 to 1. 50 to
Nobody
1.
can putt. Nobody can putt.
Yeah, I don't even know when he's teeing off. I don't even
The
look at
wind's
it.
just going to blow the ball into the
Stupid.
hole. He won't have to putt.
That's the thing. I like him. Put one round together, Keegan.
You know, that could
with it.
actually be an equalizer on the putting surface as well. Wind makes everybody a bad putter if it's strong enough.
Well, Freddie and I played on Sunday and we could not putt and it was windy.
Yeah, but that's
Putt?
nothing
I
different.
couldn't hit the ball.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, that's a good warm up for our big day on Sunday.
are we all hammered right now?
I've had 3/4 of a kombucha at this point.
I am struggling to talk and I don't
am
know
a
why.
cheap date though.
Weird.
I don't see Keegan on any of the tee times, so maybe he's not playing.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
Oh, my
no.
God. He withdrew.
No, did he really?
Oh, I don't see him.
No.
either. Oh wait, here we go. 12:53 p.m. He's fucked.
Middle of the day. Perfect.
I love it. It makes sense for Keegan.
Oh, yep, there he is. He's with
I'm-
Berger and Westwood. That's a good group.
Furburger,
Helen.
tournament
Berge.
favorite.
Oh, dude, he's gonna be with Helen.
That is a terrible tea time.
Dude, Keegan doesn't care.
Hey, listen, this is a serious question.
Oh God.
Are there many?
Yes,
other,
he has a meat hammer. What?
Are there many? Are there many other female caddies? Do we know of any?
I
think
other
there's been
wives,
some, right?
Other
Yeah.
wives have done it. Yeah.
Wow.
How many?
With what we're seeing in Helen here, is that gonna throw off some boys? Be honest.
I don't think so.
I don't
It's not
think
like-
so.
it's
I'm
not
just
like he's
saying.
wearing-
I
It's
could
not
see
like she's
Keegan
wearing
being
a
a little bit of a
thong.
weirdo. Is all I'm saying.
Oh, I could see Keegan. I could see Keegan. Yeah, I
Yeah.
could see it with
He's a
Keegan.
weird dude.
Yeah. So
Probably-
if he can't putt, and now he's got to putt with her around, I think it's gonna be even worse. That's what
He's
I'm
probably a
just saying.
sweetheart, but you
You
know.
can't get worse at putting, the art of putting, than
You can if you're
Keegan.
thinking about a smoke that's standing 10 feet behind you.
Nah, dude, he misses everything. He misses everything.
Can you
Like, the
imagine
smoke will help him.
I envision Keegan being that really awkward, like squirrely little guy, like turning around and missing a putt and awkwardly like laughing. I'd be like, like getting so awkward and uncomfortable. Like
Yeah,
you're in a high school dance.
I could totally see that too.
Yeah, me too.
All right, we're on to winner picks. Let's go, Freddie.
Oh, shebang.
Out.
Winner
outright.
picks.
I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready.
I'm going with somebody that stats out well. And I just love Swedish dudes. Alex Noren.
Oh, nice.
Ah,
I did like that. I saw
I was-
that.
70
Just
to
looking
1.
at him.
Oh, he's more than that, dude.
All right.
I got him.
Well,
up
I
there.
have 70 to 1.
70 to 1.
Yeah, you're right. 75. 75.
You're way off, Freddie.
I hate that because I really like him this week, and you have been mushing. These picks are like guaranteed to lose.
If I were you, I'd go Alex Noren to miss the cut.
Noren.
No, come on. All right, Noren 75, banger. I like it, man. He likes this place too.
I know.
I'm going Knox. I'm just gonna say it straight out there. I'm going Knox to win. He is 19th in our model. Great stats all over the place. His best stats is greens and reg
Love the
game, like
win.
I said before. I like him a lot here. I think he's gonna deal with the wind. We talked about Morikawa the other week as somebody that just kind of grinds out, doesn't necessarily come to the front right away, but that's what she said anyway.
Ooh, nice.
I see him being somebody that, maybe even par -1 day one and just kind of grinds it out. And then you're going to see him there on Sunday. And I think he gets it done, man. I think he gets it done this week. I didn't
Ron,
see
I'm
odds
gonna
yet.
I'm gonna say
say you
something
like
that's gonna
it.
make
Don't say
I'm
you
gonna
like
say
it.
something that's gonna make you so happy.
You hate it.
I hate it.
Good.
You're welcome.
Good.
Bet that shit.
Good.
What were
Thanks
the
for
odds, Ron?
blessing. I'm checking it now. I know, dude, I was close to going first round leader with him, but because of that grinding aspect, I didn't. But dude, he was 90-1 first round leader.
Yeah.
Or no, 80-1. 80-1. Review was 90-1. But I'm checking his outright, and I want to say it was.
I thought I had him on the list.
It was up there. The two other guys I was looking at was Adam Scott and Cameron Davis. The problem with those guys is Scott struggles sometimes with the fairways.
Mm-hmm.
And Davis had an issue. I forget what it was, but he's got fucking issues. Knox 70-1. Knox 70-1 to win.
Okay. You mentioned Adam Scott, former winner here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could also club down.
And I don't know what's up with him, but man, he looks good on the greens.
He
doesn't
does. I
normally
know. I know. I do like him.
Easy on the eyes, that guy. Whew.
Yeah, he's a hunk.
Total hunk.
He
Surfs.
looks like he should be dating Helen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That
Wow.
No, she's too old for him.
Maybe he is.
Ooh, too
That's
old
not
for him.
right.
That's not right.
It's
either.
not right. It's not right. I don't.
Yeah, too old for
I don't
him.
promote that kind of behavior.
Confused.
All right, I already
That's not right.
mentioned my guy, but I'll say it again. I'm going with him all day IPA J. I'm going Joaquin Neiman, and I got him at 20-1. I think there's still some higher numbers out there. Look for it, shop it around, take him. He's gonna win the damn thing.
I'm so excited that my man is still available. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's something I want to talk about. All right, listen, everybody, you got to. Let's take Justin Thomas as an example. We thought he was playing like crap because he was playing like crap. We didn't even think that. That was the fact. And then all of a sudden, something clicks and he destroys everybody because he remembers that he's Justin Thomas. This is going to happen with this gentleman as well. And I have a feeling it might be at this course in these conditions. He can club down. If it clicks, it's just going to happen. He's 5'9", weighing in at 150 pounds, 32 years old, from Marietta, California, Ricky Fowler.
Wow.
I've got
my
him at
God.
45-1, which probably means you guys might even have 50-1.
Yeah,
Those odds are huge in this kind of field. I'm taking them, and I'm taking them hard.
Oh man, this goes against the whole reason I bet him.
His tee time is terrible. It's 104. That might be okay. His back nine might be a little bit lighter winds. We shall see.
Is he starting on 10 or on 1?
Great question. 1.
Bear trap. Okay, so by the time he gets to the bear trap,
It should be a little bit better. Should be a little better. A little bit.
Oh man, you guys are really pumping Ricky this week. I was gonna fade him, and I always bet Ricky.
You got it. I mean, I don't know. It's going to happen at some point. Like at some point, it's just going to be like, oh yeah, I remember that I'm a really amazing golfer.
Yeah, and the other thing with Ricky is I will go Harry Carey if he wins and I'm not on him.
You got to be on him. Then I don't want you doing that, bro.
Also, he needs to win to get into the Masters. He's still alive to get into the Masters. I think he's playing just to get into the WGC next week.
Oh God, yeah. We don't want that sort of sadness to come to us. So, he's got to be. JT's going to be talking him up all week. They're probably practicing together. I feel good about it. They're boys. What, you didn't like that?
Rock. Do you know if Harmon's playing? I can't find him.
He was. He might have. No, I don't think he is.
I don't see him either.
I think he might have withdrew.
Oh, Ron, was that your value bet?
Yeah. I was on him last week. As you know, I had him in my DK lineup.
Crushing.
I liked him to carry the momentum this week. It's all right. I had somebody on the back burner.
I'm sorry, bro.
It's all good, bro.
It's always sad when that happens.
Are we moving into values?
Oh, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
I am very superstitious when it comes to getting an idea in my brain, and then I second guess myself. If I change my mind, then I'm like, that pick's gonna win, so I can't get away from it once it's in my head. I already mentioned him before. Jason Duffner, win player. I think he's been playing better lately. You don't think so? So whatever. I think he's fucking. I don't know. You said he missed the cut. I mean, I believe you.
Yeah, I mean, he missed the cut at the players, dude. But half the field missed the cut. I mean,
let's put it this way. I think he's playing better for him, not necessarily playing good like contention for his own.
I will say he is one of the worst putters I've ever seen in the history of golf. And he's coming off 3 straight tournaments gaining strokes on the greens. So he's in a little bit of a groove for him. He still kind of sucks around the green.
So odds are he'll have a terrible.
His ball striking is immaculate, and he's won big tournaments before. I don't hate it.
Did you say he made the last 11 cuts here?
I think so. Yeah, that's what it was.
So wait, what are you taking?
I like that.
What's the actual bet?
I like that. I am taking Jason Duffner top 30 plus 335.
Wow. That's pretty high odds for top 30.
I will take that.
Yeah.
That's why I am Charlie Value.
You are.
I find it.
You are.
I find it.
You do. You find the diamonds in the rough. I think that comes to me then. I'm a little excited about this pick. I've talked about this gentleman before, and you guys didn't like the way that I talked about him, actually. I'm going to tell you a little bit about him, though. He is, in our model, number 1 in fairways gained, number 1 in greens and regulation gained, number 7 in shots gains approach, number 9 in bogey avoid, number 6 in proximity. Are you kidding me? He also happens to be a fantastic win player. He has been his entire 73-year career. He's 6'2". He's 185 years old. He's Jimmy Furyk.
Wow, you have Furyk to win it.
I'm taking no. This is value.
Rock, what is up with you?
He's stroking out, dude. I'm taking him.
Wow, you have Furyk to win it.
I'm taking him top 20. Oh, geez. And I got plus 450, which is pretty great in my opinion.
I love that. I love that.
Rock, you're a mess.
Rock, something's wrong.
Oh,
dude, listen to this. Listen to this. Furyk, 22 in the model, 7th strokes gained approach.
Dude,
number
wait,
1.
Are you serious?
I just read all that.
No.
Are you serious? He just read all that. Rewind
Really?
the tape.
What's
Rewind
happening?
the tape.
I'm having some connection issues. All right, fuck yourself.
He goes, listen to this. Oh my gosh! I'm sorry. I'm a mess. You should have heard me on the golf course the other day. I was trying to say, put yourself in her shoes.
Oh my god!
About somebody, and I said, put her shoes on you, which is the same thing, but it's not.
It's got to be your ball. Oh god! This is great.
I'm a good look at a T-bone.
This is our worst podcast in history. That's saying a lot.
I think it's the best.
It's the best.
All right, who's up?
Is it me? Is it me?
Freddie.
It's gotta be.
Guys, listen to this. Furyk, number 1.
Number 1 strokes gained approach. Greens and reg.
Wow.
Great bet. No, in all honesty, I like the bet a lot.
Everyone listening to this podcast is going to hammer Jimmy Furyk.
Smush City.
Smushy.
Big Jimmy Furyk fan. Russell Knox, top 20, plus 225.
Ooh, we're on the Knox train.
Solid.
I had him before you said everything wrong, but
Fuck
that's
off.
my value. I hate him to win, though. I hate him to win, so you're lucky.
Well, listen, this is the issue
I'm
that
listening.
I have with all these picks. I'll bet somebody first round leader, they'll win the goddamn tournament.
Yeah.
I'll bet somebody to win the tournament and they'll finish them top 5 or top 10. I am always around where I need to be. It's just the wrong pick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So hopefully one of us hits that Knox pick, Freddie.
I hope so.
And it's going to be me.
Ooh.
Which would mean it'll be both of us.
Do that voice
Wait,
more often.
Oh,
That's
yes.
great.
I get it.
You like that?
Good break.
I
Good
do.
breakdown.
I do.
All right, it's my turn, boys, and I have been crushing. I'm a Rocky value, you mother effers. I hit 2 top 10s in the last 3 weeks with Trangari and Connors last week. I'm doing it again. I'm sticking with my little value system, and I'm taking Lukey List, my boy Lukey List, top 10 plus 650. Let's go. Come get some.
Wow. Good win player. Good win player. Solid.
He plays difficult courses really well. He's an awesome ball striker. He is awesome around the greens. He is god awful with the putter.
He also struggles. He
baby.
also struggles gaining fairways. So if he has a good week there, he'll be in good shape. If not, he'll be in trouble.
Why do these guys suck at putting so bad? Like practice, bro.
There's a lot of guys that are really
Dude,
good.
I don't know,
Like,
bro.
what?
I practice
You
a
should be a
lot.
caddy.
I practice a lot, and I'm terrible at putting. Let's be honest about me.
I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
I think it's a feel thing, man. Some guys just have it. Like Big Rock's got a feel for putting, and when he's got it, it's just like he can hit anything.
Dude, I four
think
putt the other day.
I actually think it goes back to the mental. He did.
I did.
It
on
goes
a
back
par
to the
three.
mental.
I had a birdie putt and I bogeyed.
That
Is
hurts.
that 4 putt?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of putts.
It's a 3
I just don't.
How about a
I
double?
feel like if there's any skill, a skill, a task, as long as you practice it, you're gonna fucking get better and better. And the more you practice it, the better you're gonna get.
It's true.
Yeah,
You should
the
get, you should
greens,
get better.
the greens.
Dude, but think about pressure. Like putting is all about the pressure in your hands, as weird as that sounds. So like if you're under pressure or not under pressure, you're gripping it harder, you're tensing, like you have to be a free open swing. I think it's fully mental and pressure.
I have
oriented.
another aspect that we haven't even thought about maybe, which is what about the caddies? How much of the putting is on the caddy? If you're not a great putter, that might be because you're not great at reading greens. And if your caddy's not great at reading greens,
Yeah, they need to make that up. Yeah,
you got to make up that difference. Yep.
I think it's
I agree.
condition. It's condition based. You gotta remember these guys are playing a different course every week, different grass, different wind, different undulations. It's all switching up every week. So it's hard to practice for that. If you can go out and hit 10 or 100 10-foot putts and until you make 90 of them or whatever. But until you go and play on the course, that's when it really counts.
Do you think we would be able to notice what?
I'm all messed
You
up.
you can't string a thought together, bro.
I'm worried, dude. Something's not firing.
Check your blood
Something's
sugar.
not firing. I know.
Make sure you don't pull it together by Sunday, and it's okay.
What were you
Do you
gonna
guys
say, Freddie?
think? Do you guys think we'd be able to notice if we were on POA or Bermuda? Notice the difference?
Absolutely not.
No.
Us personally? No, right?
No,
No
we're
shot.
terrible. We're terrible.
And think about these guys. These guys
I-
are so different. Such different putters on both those grasses.
That's mental too. I bet. To some
I
extent.
think we would be able to notice if we played both of them. I think we would notice.
Here's
because
here's where it's weird for us. The difference is they're playing courses at the best possible condition every single time they play a course. If we played really fantastic courses and the greens didn't have divot
Right.
marks and it wasn't 40 degrees, we would be able to notice differences in greens. The reason why we don't is because most of the greens
Everything's shit.
are shitty. Yeah.
That's valid.
We should
this is-
remedy
this
that.
is this is where I think the players are missing out in their training and in their practice.
Ooh.
They have to incorporate the pressure more. They have to. They need like idiots fucking blowing air horns while they're putting, and they need people screaming at them, and they need to put ridiculous amounts of money on their putts that they're practicing with people
Wow.
to get that pressure built. That's
I
what
like
they
that.
need.
I like that.
And they need Helen. They
Let's
need
be
Helen
honest,
standing
right?
there with
Staring
her
at 'em.
boobies hanging out.
Yeah, and they need Helen.
I just want to go follow Billy Horschel and yell at him.
I will be wearing those shoes on Sunday.
Please do.
I won't be there, I
God.
guess.
All right, let's do some people picks. Let's do some picks for the people. Freddie, I thought you might have mentioned in your Twitter and Instagram, Facebook comments that we missed Connors by
by
one
one
stroke
stroke.
getting into the top 5.
Yeah.
We're freaking so close to giving away some
Son
money.
of a bitch.
Trying to give away some.
We got to find
we
good
gotta get one.
odds. We got to
We gotta
find
get one
good
for the peep.
odds and a good bet. So maybe let's look at like top tens, right?
I'm a big fan of Norin this week. I don't know if that's a good thing, but
Something struck me.
I don't mind Norin. I was looking at his numbers.
Something struck
Yeah,
me.
I'd be happy with that.
In the middle of this podcast,
Mm-hmm.
we all kind of feel a little good about my boy,
About
Ricky
Ricky.
Fowler, and
Knox.
we're all going to be together.
Oh.
We're all going to be together. How apropos would it be for Richard Flower to get a win this Sunday when we're on the course?
Let's
playing
do it.
together?
We can't bet him to
fucking do it.
win. We can't bet him to win.
no.
Yes, we can.
Top 10. What's top 10 pay?
Top 5 is plus 900.
Ugh, I like top 10 better than top 5.
What's top
If he's
10?
top 5, I think he wins.
Nope, it's not gonna be high enough. It's not gonna be high enough. I think we bet him to win.
I don't think we touch him. If I'm being honest. It's just a
That
terrible
means we
idea.
should hammer him, right? We should hammer him.
Probably him and Knox. Take both of them. I think I don't think they're gonna win, so we should take them.
I like Knox. You bet Knox as your value pick.
Top 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be between 10 and 15, not 1.
I'm okay with a Richard Flower top
All right,
10.
we're taking one. We're taking one. If Freddie, if you wanted to do somebody else for Twitter, we could do that, and I could take Richard for Instagram and Facebook.
All right.
How do you guys like?
want-
George and Freddie? How do you
Norin?
guys like? Or George and Norin or List? I'm fine with either one of them.
Well, Freddie said Norin, so I'd like to lean List.
Norin is 70 to 1. So
Is he
what's
anywhere
his,
on the
what's
model?
his top 10?
Is he anywhere on?
Yeah,
the
he
model?
stats out well in the model.
Does
He's-
he?
I think he's yeah.
I don't see him on the
He-
first sheet.
Norin was on my $10,000 DraftKings lineup that won here.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That like Yoda.
I'm
Well,
gonna
there-
throw out some numbers for you
well, there
guys.
it is. We gotta use him then.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna throw out some numbers. Knox is 6 to 1 top 10. List is 6.5 to 1 top 10.
That's my value play.
Norin. Norin.
Norin's 12 to 1 top 5. I like it. I like that. I want
don't
to pay
see him,
people.
which
I want to
means
pay
it's a
people
lot.
more than $100.
I agree with that.
Norin
We gotta
top
wrap
10.
this up.
Norin top 5. You guys probably have 14. I bet to 1. I would.
Norin is 6.5 as well, top 10.
Yeah, no, we got to go higher than that. We're going top 5. Norin. That's what I'm saying.
14 to
Top
1.
5 Norin, 14 to 1.
Yep.
You have
That for
14.
Twitter?
Boom. That's for
Yeah, done.
What's Insta? Ricky win?
Ricky wins, baby.
Oh, baby.
Oh my
No,
god.
that's
like
not gonna
it.
happen. I don't like it.
Is Ricky gonna be on the sheet? Don't do that to us.
He wasn't going to be until this freaking pod where you guys messed me all up, and now
Listen,
Give him go top.
I
If
feel
we're
like I
gonna,
started a problem here. I have to take this.
let's
Can we just
go
take it
top
all
5
back?
then.
no,
He's 11 to 1 top
feels,
5.
It feels spiritual or something.
So
We're all
my-
gonna be together.
It does. It's just
Richard
you guys
Flower.
gamble.
I'm
you guys
wearing-
gamble.
Look, I'm wearing this on Sunday. I wasn't gonna tell you, but it's an orange.
Still have a
Puma,
tag on it.
an orange Puma sweatshirt thing. It's orange for Ricky. I'm wearing it on Sunday. Of course, he's gonna win. He's.
Are you
be
gonna
wearing
return
orange.
that?
I'm
you
probably
gonna
gonna
return
return
that?
the same thing. No, this is not gonna return.
You might sleep in that for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
Listen,
All right.
guys, we haven't won a single one yet. What do we have to lose? We're doing Ricky Fowler to win.
Ooh.
And that's
Alex
it.
Norin top 5.
I make the pictures and the posts anyway, so you guys really
Let it go on record that I pick Ricky top 5. I was against it on record because he's gonna finish 4th. I'm just letting you know.
Why don't we
Wow.
do $5 on the win with a $5 each way? Top
I
five each
like
way.
it. I like it.
Let's do it.
Let's do the hard ways.
How the hell am I going to explain that to people in a post? Hey guys, we're doing $5 to win in $5.
I don't like that either. You're right. You need over $100.
Listen, you can't win what you don't put in the middle.
Ricky's gonna be 10 over on the 10th hole.
I'm betting on the miss the cut.
This, if anybody's still listening to this, they're comatose. This is
All right. Let's wrap up and real quick. Let's do an NCAA Final Four pick.
BBG picks at Twitter. BBG picks at Facebook. BBG
every time.
picks.
It's at BBG Picks, not at Facebook.
We're all a hot mess.
I don't understand. It's
I
like
think we are.
It's as though you're Jim
But it's-
Furyk talking about technology.
It's BBG picks at Twitter. We're adding the Twitter.
All right.
We are the model.
Hey, I love you, boys. I'm so fired up to see you all this weekend. Let's get after it. Let's
go,
get a
boys.
win. I want a 100-plus
Honda,
unit
Honda.
week. 100-plus unit
Honda.
week.
Honda.
Do the ass.
All right.
BBG.